Hello friends, welcome to our channel Analytics Science Academy and welcome to our these sociology classes, dear friend, where we have been discussing certain important issues related to sociology optional, dear friend. And repeatedly we have discussed, dear friend, that if you have been preparing for civil services examination, in this entire scheme of examination, dear friend, role of ethics, role of essay paper and role of optional paper is very crucial, dear friend. Optional provides you some extra edge in this entire scheme of examination, where GS and essay, they are compulsory for everyone. In case of optional, dear friend, you have some choice, dear friend. But how to exercise that choice? कैसे इस choice को exercise किया जाए? And one important parameter that students they apply as an aspirant when you are choosing your optional, one important parameter that students they apply, that how a particular optional is going to help them in their GS as well as in essay preparation. So in today's class, dear friend, we will try to understand that how sociology as an optional, it can help you in your GS preparation as well as in essay preparation. तो एक अच्छा सेशन आपके साथ करेंगे दोस्तों, बट सेशन स्टार्ट करने से पहले थोड़ी सी बेसिक इन्फॉर्मेशन मेरे बारे में दोस्तों. माय नेम इज पंकज शुक्ला एंड आई हैव बीन टीचिंग सोशियोलॉजी ऑप्शनल since last more than 1 decade. And if you have been preparing with sociology optional, or if you have any doubt related to sociology optional, you can reach out to me on these social media platform, dear friend, and you can resolve all your queries, all your doubts related to civil services preparation. अब बात करेंगे दोस्तों sociology optional के बारे में and how sociology optional can be useful in your civil services preparation as far as general studies and essay paper is concerned. So when I say that sociology is one popular optional, dear friend, so you will find that as such UPSC they recommend a series of subjects, dear friend. These are number of subjects. Total number can be more than 25, dear friend. You can choose anyone, any optional out of these lists of optional you can choose, dear friend. But through my experiences or in general also, if you go through the result of last 20 years, dear friend, you will find that these are certain optional, dear friend. They have emerged as popular optional, dear friend. Otherwise also you can choose any optional, dear friend. It is purely your choice. Very often students they go by their academic interests, past year results, popularity of the subjects, short syllabus, number of parameters students they apply, dear friend. But these are certain optional that have emerged as popular optional in last 20-25 years. अगर बात करें सोशोलॉजी की, डियर फ्रेंड, तो इफ यू गो थ्रू लास्ट ईयर रिजल्ट्स, डियर फ्रेंड, among top 50 students, almost 16 students they are with sociology optional, and that's what I'm saying, dear friend, that this optional has emerged as one popular optional in last more than 1 decade, dear friend. And these are those who have secured rank with the flying color, dear friend, with sociology optional. साल के बाद हर साल, dear friend, year after year, you will find that this optional has proven track record of giving toppers in civil services examination. But ऐसे और भी बहुत सारे ऑप्शन है, डियर फ्रेंड, जहाँ पर आपको टॉपर्स मिलते होंगे या मिल रहे होंगे. बट जब आप अपने ऑप्शनल को डिसाइड करते हैं तो देखिए एक इंपॉर्टेंट क्राइटेरिया दोस्तों, एक इंपॉर्टेंट क्राइटेरिया आप ये यूज़ करते हैं कि दिस ऑप्शनल हाउ इट विल हेल्प इन योर GS एंड essay preparation, how there is some overlapping between that particular option and GS, dear friend. इस बात को आज हम आपके साथ समझने की कोशिश करेंगे that how general studies will be easy for you if you are going with sociology optional, dear friend. How sociology as an optional can help you in general studies, dear friend. तो देखिए GS में आपके पास देखिए 4 पेपर्स हैं. सब्जेक्ट बहुत पॉपुलर है, कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्लैरिटी की ज़रूरत है, शॉर्ट सिलेबस है, प्रूवन ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड है, ये सारी बातें ठीक हैं. बट एक इंपॉर्टेंट क्राइटेरिया स्टूडेंट्स बार बार अप्लाई करते हैं कि हाउ इट इज़ गोइंग टू हेल्प यू in your GS and essay preparation, dear friend. So we will start with GS paper 1, dear friend. And first we will try to see that how in GS paper 1, this topic is mentioned known as Indian society, dear friend. And how this topic Indian society in GS paper 1, it is very closely linked with sociology syllabus in paper 2, dear friend. So topics like diversity, topics like caste, religion, communalism, globalization, women, poverty, they are directly connected. These are there in Indian society thing. This is a syllabus of Indian society, salient feature of Indian society, diversity of India, role of women organization, globalization, communalism, secularism, regionalism, and these topics are directly present in your sociology paper 2, dear friend. So sociology paper 2 का जो knowledge है डेफिनेटली आपको हेल्प करता है कि आप एक बैलेंस आंसर लिख सकें किसमें, इंडियन सोसाइटी रिलेटेड एस्पेक्ट्स में इन जीएस पेपर 1, एंड दैट आई एम ट्राइंग टू शो यू थ्रू सम एग्जांपल्स आल्सो. लाइक क्वेश्चंस हैव बीन आस्क्ड, एग्जामिन द चेंजिंग रोल ऑफ कास्ट. नो डाउट इन GS paper 1 you study about caste, but changing dynamics of caste you will be able to explain in a better manner if you got exposed to this craft of sociology. Discuss the impact of globalization on Indian society. देखिए, when you study globalization in GS, you study it, you study in economy also, you study in society also, but how it is creating an impact on different dimensions of Indian society, positive as well as negative, you will be in a position to write better if you got exposed to this craft of sociology. So how caste lost its relevance in understanding the multicultural Indian society? What are the challenges to our cultural practices in the name of secularization? Communalism arises either due to the power struggle or relative deprivation. देखिए, इस तरह के जो क्वेश्चंस हैं आप बेहतर अटेम्प्ट कर पाएंगे if you have understood this subject of sociology. So in GS paper 1 you will find that lots of overlapping is there. Similarly in GS paper 2. Otherwise to this paper deals with polity, governance, international relation. But there is one very important topic of social justice, dear friend. एक टॉपिक है आपका सोशल जस्टिस का. तो देखिए, ये जो थीम्स है सोशल जस्टिस की, वेलफेयर स्कीम्स, एजुकेशन, हेल्थ, पॉवर्टी एलिविएशन, affirmative action, directly they are related with some important sociological concepts. So you will find that education and social change, politics and society, social movements, development, social justice, these are the direct topic mentioned in your sociology paper 2. देखिए, यहाँ पर कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं है जो मैं अपनी तरफ से आपको ऐड कर रहा हूँ, because I am a mentor of sociology. This subject will help you to write good answers in GS paper 2, like performance of welfare schemes that are implemented for vulnerable sections. देखिए, vulnerable section है कौन, कई बार लोग यही नहीं समझ पाते. is not very effective. Discuss the role of civil society in strengthening democracy in India. So such questions, dear friend, you will be able to attempt in a better manner if you have studied this optional of sociology. तो देखिए, यहाँ पर GS paper 2 में भी आपको ये directly help कर रहा है. The role of self-help group in achieving the objective of national mission for financial exclusion. To what extent are the pressure groups in India able to influence public policy? Here again you will find a direct connection between sociology and paper 2. Paper 3, dear friend, देखिए कई बार हमें ऐसा लगता है कि पेपर 3 में तो ऐसा कुछ है ही नहीं जो सोशोलॉजी से कनेक्टेड है, बट द टाइटल ऑफ पेपर 2 इकोनॉमी एंड सोशल डेवलपमेंट, डियर फ्रेंड, क्या है? सोशल डेवलपमेंट. सो टॉपिक्स लाइक डेवलपमेंट, पॉवर्टी, अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट, इंक्लूसिव ग्रोथ, social empowerment, they are closely connected with sociology. In internal security, बार बार हमने आपके साथ डिस्कस किया है कि development and law and order, they are closely connected, dear friend. Most of the time you will find that these security threats like terrorism, insurgency, militancy, they emerge in those areas, those who are less developed or least developed area. So there is a close connection, dear friend, between communalism, regionalism, extremism with number of social movements and sociological theories, dear friend. So GS paper 3, these topics, inclusive growth, employment, land reforms, developmental issues, security challenges, role of external state actors, communalism, they are directly connected with these topics in case of sociology paper 2 and previously also, dear friend, in 2021. Why is inclusive growth necessary for sustainable development? Left wing extremism is both a social and economic issues. तो ये कई बार ऐसा होता है कि इंटरनल सिक्योरिटी पढ़ने के बाद भी लोग ये नहीं समझ पाते कि लेफ्ट वर्सेस राइट ये जो डिबेट है ये क्या है. तो सोशोलॉजी विल हेल्प यू, डियर फ्रेंड, टू अटेम्प्ट दीज क्वेश्चंस ऑल्सो. द नेचर ऑफ इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ इन इंडिया इन रिसेंट टाइम्स इज ऑफन डिस्क्राइब्ड एज जॉबलेस ग्रोथ. Examine the main reason for the non-implementation of land reforms. देखिए in economy also you study, but better analysis you will be able to do if you have exposed to craft of sociology. Most of the case studies, dear friend, in case of ethics paper, most of the case studies, they deal with gender justice, corruption, inequality, family values. These case studies you will be able to attempt in a better manner if you have gone through the topic of sociology. So ethics in public administration, values of civil services, role of family, society and educational institution in inculcating values. देखिए सारी चीज़ें आप बेहतर तरीके से समझ पाएंगे when you have studied your society in a better manner using the knowledge of sociology. And previously also, dear friend, previous year में भी आप देखेंगे that as a DM, how would you handle communal tensions in your district? Sociology will help you, dear friend, to understand the debate between secularism and secularization. How there is a difference between secularism and secularization. Most of the case studies, dear friend, they involve idea of development and displacement. Whenever development takes place, a group of the people are displaced, and most of the time, these people are those who are from weaker section, tribes, poor, marginalized, excluded section. So, as a district magistrate, as an administrator, how balanced, sensitive you should be. Sociology helps you, dear friend, to write a balanced and sensitive answer on these issues, dear friend. Then most importantly, essay paper, dear friend. Most of the essay, आप इसको verify कर सकते हैं कि जो popular themes हैं essay की दोस्तों, वो deal करती हैं किससे? Women related issues से, poverty and inclusive growth, urbanization, media, globalization, democracy, caste, these things. And if you have studied sociology, I would say that there is no separate preparation needed for your essay paper, dear friend, because when you study sociology, you develop a very good command on issues related to women, issues related to our political system, issues related to poverty, inequality, inclusive growth, environment, sustainability. So most of the time, health concern, most of the time, dear friend, essay, they are directly from these topics. Customary morality cannot be guide for modern life. Neglect of primary health care and education in India are reason for backwardness. The process of self discovery. और कई बार देखिए आपको ऐसे में ज़रूरत पड़ती है कुछ कोट लिखने की, और अगर आपने सोशोलॉजी पढ़ी है दोस्तों तो इट विल हेल्प यू इन अ बेटर मैनर. तो देखिए अगर अभी भी आप कंफ्यूज हैं, स्टिल इफ यू आर कंफ्यूज दैट विच ऑप्शनल कैन गिव यू सम एक्स्ट्रा एज in your GS preparation as well as essay preparation. So sociology is one such optional, dear friend, and we are going to launch new batch for sociology optional from 15th of September, dear friend. And if you have any doubt, you can call on the given number and you can resolve your doubts, dear friend. Thank you to all for joining me and for staying with me, dear friends.